just waiting for the opportunity, and Dreamcast put a little bit too far out. Gets picked off. Sickness, the Diva self-destruct leads away, but there's the Earthsharer, knocks down 3. Desro going to town. Midnight with the follow through. It is back and forth, but in the end, Rise has done enough to push back Spicy Boys once more.
Well, they are winning the shield battle early on. They do get a nice hook in onto the Diva as they come in, but now they're cleaning it up as Desro goes down early. That is huge to lose your Reinhardt that early.
It is really big. Dreamcasper going off has 2, makes it 3, and now 4 unanswered kills here for the side of Spicy Boys. That's going to give them the clean take they need to get this point and keep things moving forward, and they're going to have all momentum as well. The teleporter does go down in the back, but you look at Spicy Boys, they know it's down. They're getting on top of it, and all you're seeing here from the defense is actually more feeding into the offense. Well, Desron right now does find Decop early on, but it's going to be countered here. Dream with a hook of his own. Down goes Faz. 4v4 between both teams. Both teams not going to be dropping the beat. Lucio's both falling. And Dream right now under pressure from X-Rexy, but it's that secondary fire of Roadhog that has one-shot potential Tracer, lets him get that pick off, and finds another hook towards the end. Dreamcasper, the Roadhog switch, working out well for them, Hex. Let's take a look here at what the offense is coming out with here, and I love this. We're seeing a dive comp with a dash of Widowmaker. I cannot be more excited with this. We saw some elements of this in recent Apex games. We'll see if Midnight can land that magic bullet early on, and bye-bye, Spo! The caster curse is real. Well, Rise did well. Midnight used to have a very good Zarya. He's going to look for a play right here. Graviton in the backline, gonna set up 2 kills, and this will at least give Rise Nation really their first major team fight win, their first breather in all likelihood. Dreamcasper trying to pull it back, but fortunately, very outnumbered here, and Midnight has done his duty, but they had used a Graviton, but you know Super has a tendency to go in, and here he goes. He's gonna go in, Nano Boost on the way, setting him up, waiting to drop the hammer, but doesn't even need to in this case, because 2 people die immediately, and hammers can just conserve the ultimates.
Yeah, that's 1 ult used, and they get a lot of kills for it, absolutely dominating that fight. It's that is over there. I think Train.
Oh my god, what an Earthshatter. Knocks down 4. Super laying on the pain, laying in the hammer. Fitting way for Hammer Esports to be coming right in here, Hex, as they're gonna get almost all the way to second off of this fight. Well, he almost has an Earthshatter. Mineral might be able to mitigate some of the sound barrier, but Super has been almost unstoppable on this map here thus far. Swinging the hammer on the payload, getting far more damage than he ought to be. Takes out Super Fluke, and it's another massive Earthshatter. Knocks down 3. The hammer play from Hammers. Undeniable, unstoppable. It's really a double win when you have that charge up Zarya now. Speaking of both Zaryas, have both built up Gravitons early on. Graviton gonna come in here from Midnight, avoids the deflection, pulls in phase together, and Retzi with the fall through on the pulse bomb, gonna get the cleanup he's looking for, and that's really bad there, Uber, because look at that, Zombs had to use his Graviton and got 0 in return. Just creeping, looking for an opportunity to drop that Earthshatter. Gonna be coming back in around to try and meet this flanking assault here from FaZe. Pulse bomb is out, does not connect. Sound barrier in for FaZe as they try and hold this in, but look at that, the Graviton setting up Rise Nation. 4 kills coming in off the counter, and FaZe might be on the way to losing Lijiang Tower.
Fact Fiction comes in, the Earthshatter. It's just too late. There's no one there to capitalize. They're already drawn in. 5 seconds left CP. It's do or die.
It is do or die, and this is where Factor Fiction just has to throw his body on the payload, sacrifice his life. We're in overtime. Last gasp out here for FaZe, looking for at least 1 pickoff to get this rolling on the right case, but Rise pulling back, doesn't give him the opportunity. Spirit comes in off the flank, finds Raucus. 3 unanswered kills here from Rise, and FaZe gonna have to settle for getting the payload right here because it will go no further. A nice second point hold here coming out from the Rise Nation.
They're going to have to around the side, and I think, smartly enough, Luminosity's just going to back away. They're going to take the fight head-to-head, obviously not chase him around the corner, force this overtime to the point.
These charges have been going back and forth. Neither tank hits it there, but that is a huge couple opening kills for Luminosity. It is down to it. A Vast gets pushed against the wall. Train goes for a boop, looking for style points. Style points do not win you matches. He gets D-Max off the cliff. Luminosity takes the first stage in a nail-biter.
He's not kind of capitalizing going with him. He's hitting the charges, right? The problem is there's no follow-up and there's no protection. When I was in the Nano Boost and the Gravity Surge and the Bronze, they get close from my Train who runs directly into it, trying to make him kill himself. The self-destruct going off, not going to kill a single person, but nonetheless, it's going to be Hammer Esports maintaining this.
That's just a really nice play by Train on that Diva, and he might be a player to look out for as we've talked about part-time Divas and full-time Divas. He might be one of those full-timers as Jake on the cleanup crew takes down 4.
Play him when you don't have a Roadhog on your side and they have one on theirs, because Fluke can just constant pressure with the shields non-stop, and again, Nanobu's coming in. The Earthshatter is actually going to miss, but the counter Earthshatter comes in and catches on the 2.
Fluke putting together a decent highlight now, but that is Super who got the better part of it. Here comes the self-destruct, gets nothing in there. This kill feed has been all in favor of Hammer this entire game.
Yeah, you have to kind of wonder, like, Luminosity, did they fix that bear a little bit too long here? Poot getting a little bit aggressive, which is totally fine because he did have the backup of Ula, but it seemed like the focus was maybe not there. Ula will be able to contest the point, I would imagine, just a few seconds, but there's no backup for him. There's not going to be anyone else for the Monopoly there, and that's going to be it.
It's hard to think that Farah didn't play a part in that. If they can get that combo going, that they could be able to get some work done here.
Didn't expect that self-destruct to come through, but the charge, it hit on a super fluke, so Train takes them down, so they don't have that shield to block them, and not to mention Super gets an easier shutter off on a multiple people. The problem is he's now following the Uba, who got barrage, or who had the barrage off, who had the nano boost, and Jake pretty much on the point almost by himself, as Rob's able to come in and a ground just to hold them together. They have nothing to block that self-destruct, you can say goodnight.
They had to go all in with that Farah and Ana play the barrage.
Very important. Retzi gonna have to dedicate a lot of time to dealing with Dream here, but the tank battle we were talking about going the way of Spicy Boys early on. Decop on Desro takes it out, 3 unanswered kills, and Spicy Boys is gonna use those early picks to move in and push out the rest of Rise Nation.
But right now, a lot of ultimates to work with. That's going to start it off.
Well, we have Gravitons in from both sides. Everyone's feeling cozy right now, but Spicy Boy's gonna be feeling a little bit better to start that out. It is 4v4 between the two. Retzi trying to pull it back, gets the pulse bomb onto the Ana, and anytime you take out Ana, even if it's at that point in the fight, it bodes super well. That is one thing that Tracer is great at, especially if you can land that pulse bomb, and as a result, Rise gonna be holding on.
Some really good comments. They have to be careful so they can stay alive and get these down, but there goes Spirit early on to Casper. Desro throws his Earth Shatter down, doesn't get much off it though.
Hex, I just came to watch both Reinhardt's ult some shields, but Spicy Boy still getting the better end of this right now. Dream Casper going in deep, and this is where Tracer really excels. The fight is breaking down, and both Tracers getting the maximum value out of the duel. So it's going to be Retzi who takes out Dream and keeps Rise in it. Rise now in full control of the point. We're in overtime. Last moment efforts here coming out from Spicy Boys. They do have more people on the point, but Rise, the respawns are coming back in, and this is do or die here as Spo just goes down.
I want to give some credit to Faz, who has been the unkillable Lucio all game. I mentioned it last fight. This fight, he is somehow still alive. They have been trying to kill him all match, and he just refuses to stay on the ground.
And the Dream Casper now coming back in. This is where he's going to get a second shot here. The Be a Hero as Tracer finds the Ana early on, and Spicy Boy is not dead yet. It's a double for Dream. Well, he has 90% energy right now. That makes Zarya an incredible threat early on. With Retzi, though, getting picked off. He went a little bit too deep. Here come the Spicy Boys. They're going to fully engage here. Sound Barrier and Nano Boost on the way, pushing back the tank play of Rise. Midnight, though, still at 100% charge, moving in. We should be able to win the Zarya v Zarya fight, and keeping at least somewhat even here for Rise as they struggle to maintain control. If they win this fight, they're going to win another grab out from Midnight. He used one last fight, uses one this fight, melts people down, and that should be Rise Nation able to hold on here unless a miracle comes out from the Spicy Boys.
Yeah, a really good counter to a strong D.Va is a stronger Zarya, of course, pretty much the direct counter to a D.Va in that defense matrix. I feel so bad for Retzi. I know exactly what happened. He was going in to lay on the bomb, and just his E didn't go off on time. I guarantee you. I've been there as Tracer many times before. They are at 99%, still keeping this fight going. The Sound Barrier should come in and close it out.
They're keeping it going right now, but they're staggering in. They're just hoping for the miracle. That miracle might have been able to come from Dream, but he's taken out again. It's good at least stall to stay alive here. There's no reason not to, because since they would be losing the game otherwise, but...
A Graviton into yet another Earth Shatter. The tank play, which was a question that we had for this Rise Nation team coming in, has really stepped it up. Now it is down to a bit of a scrappy engagement at the final run of it here as Spicy tries to stay alive in overtime.
Well, you have Dream Casper here, the Hail Mary Tracer coming out, and Tracer is the character of Miracles. It is a character where sometimes you can clean up and keep things going. He gets one early on, does have Pulse Bomb to flop the Scrab, is just trying to get onto the on the back line. Not able to get on Mock here just yet, though. Finally does get him, and Hex, do miracles happen? The Tracer of Dream Casper here doing a lot to just at least give a chance for Spicy Boys to bring this back.
They're turning it around. They've definitely gotten the better side of the kill feed lately, although they do have to continue coordinating for the last bunch of pushes. I don't know if I can pause here, really.
Okay, we do need a... Who is the lobby leader?
It's mid-fight. I can't...
No. It's mid-fight. So Casper right now still going in on this Tracer, getting pick-off after pick-off in the back line. And Spicy Boys... quick early kill, and he's not gonna have that much time. 8 seconds left. Here he goes. He's going in. Nano Boost is out. They were waiting for it. He goes into the backline. Does take out Dream Casper right away. 2 unanswered kills here for Rise, and Rise might have done what they need to do here on this final push. They have the defense on the way back. Spo will actually melt him down before it's all said and done, but with a 3-1 advantage, this is the best push that Rise has had all map long.
Not quite over yet, because there's still a couple people in the house. That shield generator is still up. The grab should be the nail in the coffin for them here as they do get in there. Sickness takes down Midnight towards the end. Still stalling out, though. A giant Earth Shatter comes in late. This is not over. Casper's up on the cafe.
It is not over yet. Rise went in a little bit deep into the cafe. They got punished for it, and that's going to let Dream come back in on the Tech Visor. Picks up 3, and Rise so close yet so far there, Hex.